Good. He's dirty.
Happy rest.
We're live, by the way. Can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Good shot. Pretty good.
I used to have a
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, give it a 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Ooh, Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo?
No, I know.
5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3. There we go. All right, cool. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I immediately got back and replaced it.
Kelly Fox.
Mm-hmm.
You guys aren't going to be standing there the whole game. That would suck for me.
What?
That would suck for me.
What? Oh, you can't see?
Hard to announce.
No, we're just trying to get these settings figured out right now.
So autofocus on what? So you'll just have to but as well, yes. But
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's contest at Skyline Sports Complex, the home of Central Penn College Soccer. For this evening's contest between the visitors on the scoreboard, Penn State Schuylkill, and your Central Penn College Knights. Tonight we would like to give a special welcome to Fusion FC Coyotes U10 girls soccer team. Fans, let's give them a round of applause. The USCAA and Central Penn College promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, and ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Now for the starting lineups. First for the visitors, Penn State Schuylkill, coached by Kaylee Burkheiser. Junior number 3, Nancy Lee. Freshman number 7, Jasenia Landa Verde. Freshman number 12, Evelyn Krall. Sophomore 13, Grace Fenstermacher. Junior 14, Ivy Daniels. Freshman number 18, Haley Sipanewski. Freshman 21, Hannah Lichten-Wallner. Freshman 23, Michaela Rankin. Junior 28, Zoe Gannon. Junior 33, Naya Bronson. And freshman number 39, Victoria Grimm. Ladies and gentlemen, Penn State Schuylkill. Ladies and gentlemen, the home team on the scoreboard, Central Penn College Knights, coached by Rudy Grubeski. Freshman number 0, Allison Quinn. Senior number 1, Sydney Bubb. Senior number 2, Casey Hopple. Senior number 3, Trinity Etzweiler. Freshman number 5, Teagan Russell. Freshman number 7, Kanaya McGraw. Freshman number 10, Jamie Lua. Freshman number 11, Melody Gordon Coda. Senior number 12, Kelly Kiefer. Sophomore number 13, Emily Brody. And junior number 31, Emily Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, your Central Penn College Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Skyline Sports Complex in the capital city of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. This is the home of the Central Penn Knights sports program, or soccer program. And this evening we have a doubleheader, the only one of the season, with the Central Penn Knights ladies team initially right now taking on the Penn State Schuylkill campus, and then our boys team at 7 o'clock will also face Penn State Schuylkill. So we have 2 games for your entertainment this evening. I'm here with our producer and camera person, Abby Bresky, and Abby will bring you the video of the game and potentially have some interviews for you as well. Abby is a broadcasting and media student and communication student at Central Penn College, and she's an absolute pleasure to work with, and we appreciate all her efforts. So this evening, you've already heard the starting lineups because there was a walk-on for this homecoming weekend. It is homecoming at Central Penn, and that is called Harvest Fest in Central Penn language. So it's Harvest Fest weekend, all kinds of activities around the campus all weekend, and we encourage anybody and everybody with an interest in Central Penn to come out to the campus and experience everything Central Penn has to offer, and that least of not which is the athletics program run by our athletic director, Casey Hicks. Casey does a phenomenal job of expanding this program, adding more and more sports, and also doing things like enabling the streaming of this game as we're doing right now. So we really thank Casey for her efforts as well. Penn State Schuylkill has taken the field. They're ready to go, and here come the Central Penn Knights, ready to get this match underway. Or as they say in the soccer world, this fixture. Try to introduce more and more soccer vernacular as the season goes on. Central Penn is lining up. It looks like they're in a traditional 4-4-2. Yeah, it looks like a 4-4-2 for the Knights, and a 4-5-1 for Schuylkill. We'll see how that sorts out, but that looks like the system each team is about to play. So Schuylkill comes out knocking the ball around, back to their right back. You see it's a slippery pitch. Players sliding a little bit. That's to be expected. It rained about an hour ago here, and a good bit of rain came down, so the field should be saturated a little bit and probably a little slippery depending on the footwear that the different players are wearing, but you can see it is affecting their game. Here comes Schuylkill the other way after intercepting a pass. Melody Cordone in pursuit. Ball almost makes it through to Schuylkill. Nice 1-2. Shot blocked. There's another shot by Schuylkill. Save made by Central Penn goalkeeper Allison Quinn. Nice job by Allison. So Schuylkill initially here is putting a lot of pressure on forward, and they are playing with 2 strikers up front, which is a little bit unique in today's game, especially on the men's side, but they too are pressing forward with 2 players, which will help them put pressure on the Central Penn defense, which is a strength of their side. So goalkeeper Allison Quinn again clears another ball away. Central Penn having a bit of a time just getting the ball out to the midfield so their players can start a build-up. Schuylkill doing a good job of keeping forward pressure on. Both squads are fairly limited. I believe each squad has about 2 or 3 players on their bench, so there'll be a pretty fair amount of substitution tonight to try to keep these legs fresh for 90 minutes. So Schuylkill continues to press forward. This is probably the best possession team we've faced so far this season in terms of Schuylkill's ability to knock the ball around, maintain possession of it. It's been a bit unusual to see that, but looking good so far, so good. Now here's Central Penn with a break down the right-hand side. Hard shot by number 1, Sydney Bubb. She took that shot from around the 18, which is a long shot running full speed on wet ground, but she got a foot on it, and it just rolled directly to the goalkeeper, so no harm, no foul there. Victoria Grimm in goal for Schuylkill. Nice save by her. Here comes Schuylkill the other way. Their two forwards continuing to put pressure on Central Penn, in particular number 13, Grace Fenstermacher. And Grace attempts to put a ball out in front of the goal, and it falls into the side netting, and that is a goal kick for Central Penn. So Allison Quinn will tee it up. It's out there in the midfield, number 31, as is Jamie Letlua and Melody Cordone. Casey Hopple on the left side attempting to get the ball down the pitch, but again, right now it seems like Schuylkill has just a little bit of an advantage in the midfield, and the way they're getting that man advantage, or woman advantage if you will, is to the breakaway you saw Sydney Bubb have just a few minutes ago, but on the other hand it's giving them a numerical advantage in the midfield so they can keep the ball in the Central Penn end of the field as much as possible, and so far it's working for them. Now don't be surprised if Coach Krivesky makes an adjustment here to thwart that numerical advantage. He knows his football, and he'll make an adjustment accordingly. Here comes number 7 attempting a breakaway. That's Landa Verde, and falls off the end line, and that'll be a goal kick to Central Penn. Again, Miss Quinn will tee that up. So the freshman goalkeeper knocks the ball out into the midfield, off the head of number 10, Lou. Inside on that, but ball is lost at midfield. She's dispossessed, and there's a foul on Central Penn, so the Schuylkill girls will tee this up almost out to the midfield circle, and they'll attempt to get that into the area with an opportunity to score. Central Penn will hold the 18 tight, forcing them to risk being on sides. No flag goes up, but that's a goal kick because the kick is just too long to handle. It was intended for number 13, again, Fenstermacher. She seems to be their primary target in the front. Landa Verde also in play up in the front for Schuylkill for the Nittany Lions. Good defense by Kanaya McGraw. Kanaya's a basketball player learning to play soccer, doing a good job. She's assertive and quick. She looks better every game in terms of learning the game of soccer. Lua heads that ball out. Brought right back into the area, headed out again by Cordova. Brody up to Lua. And Jamie Lynn fights her way through 2 defenders. Great job by Jamie. Jamie looking across the field for Teagan. And this time she chooses to take the ball down the right-hand side and now plays it to the front to Sydney Bubb. Nothing doing. The Schuylkill defense is back and ready. There's Melody Cordova coming into the area. You have to give the Schuylkill squad a good bit of credit here. They all seem to be able to collect and pass the ball well. They're a well-rounded and well-trained football team. They know the game, and they can read the situations on the field, and this is a very cerebral game, and it's not just raw athleticism. very much a game of chess and thinking, and these girls are well trained. Now here's the breakthrough. Attempted left-handed shot, blocked beautifully by number 12. Kelly Kiefer is one really tough central defender, and it's been hard all season for teams to get by her. That's the first time she's been able to engage in this game, but Kelly is not easy to get through. So that gives Schuylkill, Penn State Schuylkill, a corner kick. And they will tee that up in the left-hand corner. Schuylkill's going right to left as we see it on the field. They're headed for the baseball stadium, and Central Penn going left to right. Here comes the corner kick. Real nice ball played into the area, headed out by Emily Brody. Hard shot off the rebound, just wide of the goal, just left. So another goal kick to Central Penn. Allison Quinn tees it up on the right-hand side this time. Good to see so many fans here tonight. This is by far the biggest crowd we've had this season. Both in the stands on the far side that you can see on camera, but behind the goal. At the home defense end, there's a lot of fans up on the platform as well. Here comes Schuylkill the other way. Good things happen when Casey Hopple gets her foot on the ball, and this is Casey going down the left-hand side. Aggressive tackle by Schuylkill, taking the ball off her foot. Casey's checking herself out. Here's a good win by Brody. But Schuylkill again comes right back the other way, constantly on the attack. And that seems to be the Schuylkill way. Now here's a through ball, played to Teagan. And Russell overruns it just a little bit, cleared away left-footed by number 5 for Schuylkill. And there's Russell with a good win in front of the goal. Good ball to the right. This is Bub, number 1. Off-balance shot. It's pretty hard to move right and hit a ball left in soccer. That's all but impossible. So that's a tough ask. There's Jamie Lynn-Lua. Pass towards the middle. Doesn't quite connect. Brown's in the midfield, but she's dispossessed. Here's Etzweiler in the back left, knocking the ball forward. You have to say thus far Schuylkill has had the better of play in this match, but Central Penn has really good speed up front, and I think they will start to see their opportunities develop, possibly as Schuylkill starts to fatigue a little. Central Penn should be able to get balls on the ground to Sydney Bubb and get her into space. In particular, balls on the ground, a flat through ball in this match that doesn't go through the air and skip on the wet ground will be a real tactical advantage. And if Central Penn can play that ball out of their midfield and get the ball up front to Bubb or Russell, into space, they'll have an opportunity to score goals here. So Schuylkill with a throw in, right-hand side. Melody Cordova does a good job of stepping up and attempting to win that ball away, but Schuylkill maintains possession. Here they come towards goal. McGraw clears the ball out. And here comes Central Penn the other way, and Teagan Russell is into space. There goes Sydney Bubb, full speed, tilt ahead, and Sydney's got a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Nice save by the keeper. Sydney hits the rebound, and a defender clears that away. Sydney's a little frustrated right now, but she did a great job there. The goalkeeper just made a good play. Sometimes you just have to tip your hat, and that keeper played that ball well. Keepers come out on breakaways with their knees bent and their hands low, and she did exactly that, and was able to stop that initial shot. The rebound went over the goalkeeper, but a defender quickly swept it away, and that means there's a corner kick for Central Penn. Substitution on the corner kick. So Brandy Swinton, backup goalkeeper, enters the field as a field player. And that's tough because goalkeeper is playing in the field. It is very tempting to reach up and grab the ball once in a while. And so they occasionally get handballs because they forget which role they're filling. There's Kelly Kiefer coming around the right-hand side, winning the ball. Jamie Lynn Lua knocking that ball forward, again winning the ball in the midfield. Central Penn starting to establish some opportunities here. I think we'll see some personnel changes here from Coach Grabreski pretty soon. Wouldn't surprise me if he makes a change and gets number 2, Casey Hopple, into a more central position. Right now she's playing very wide on the left, and I think Casey, if she can get in front of the goal, she'll be able to get that ball to goal. Here she is again on the left-hand side, looking for a cross. Plays the ball into space in the area, but Schuylkill wins it and clears it. Up into the midfield, controlled there, and here comes Schuylkill the other way. Ball going down the right-hand side. Trinity Etzweiler in pursuit. Here's number 7 with a shot, but it's wide left. Jasenia Landaverde took that shot, number 7. Unfortunately for her, she just didn't quite get her balance right before she shot it. Shot it a little bit off balance, and the ball bounced sort of weakly to the left-hand side, and Central Penn was easily able to control it. Now here comes Teagan Russell down the right-hand side. Very, very quick defender after her, Schuylkill captain. So we have Lua, Bub, and Russell all gathered up down in the right-hand corner, attempting to win this ball and take it back in. There's Jamie Lua bringing it back around to the left-hand side. Nice job of opening up that space. I think Central Penn's going to have to think twice about going down the right-hand side. Leah Seacrest is that's number 28, Zoe Gannon, playing left back for Schuylkill. She's not only their captain, but she's an extraordinary player, very tough, very fast, and it's a tough ask to get through her, so don't be surprised if Central Penn looks to go around number 28 rather than through, because Miss Gannon she's tough. So here comes Central Penn, left to right. The lights are on tonight. It's a nighttime doubleheader for Central Penn. First game under the lights at home this season. Abby Bresky and Doug Fisher with you from City Island in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Skyline Sports Complex. 28 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half, and a scoreless draw thus far. Here's Marks coming down the right-hand side. McGraw down into the right-hand corner. Number 7 doing an excellent job of pushing the ball forward. It was a nice step over. But in the end, the ball is one away and cleared. Here's Sydney Bubb coming the other way. Another hard shot by her, but it goes back post on the side netting. I'm pretty certain Sydney's a basketball player as well. A lot of basketball players at Central Penn play soccer. 13, Fenstermacher is into space, but forced left by Emily Brody. Brody did a great job of pushing her away from the Central Penn goal. Nice clear by Etzweiler from the left-hand side over to the right-hand side. Here's Fenstermacher again. Beautiful right-footed shot. Wow. Off the upright, right off the woodwork. Lucky break for Central Penn. We'll take that one, because that was a tremendous shot. You can see now why number 13 plays in the front. Fenstermacher is a tremendous player. And here's Schuylkill, top of the circle. Nice block by Sydney Bubb. There's Teagan with a 1-2 with Sydney. Doesn't quite get her into space. Tracy Hopple's not able to capitalize on that. Now Trinity Etzweiler ends up with the ball back in the back left. She'll knock it forward, and Central Penn will have a throw left-hand side. almost up to the midfield line. It's a cool night here in City Island. It's at least a hoodie night. And here comes Schuylkill the other way. They are a relentless squad. They just keep coming at you all the time. And they're keeping Kelly Kiefer and her defensive partners busy back there in the back of the pitch. There's Kelly fighting off two players, including number 7, Linda Verde. Casey Hopple fighting for defensive positioning against her mark. Sydney Bubb clears the ball. Melody Cordova with another clear, and Schuylkill just keeps bringing the ball back into the area. Number 28 just fought her way. That's Zoe Gannon, the defender, fought her way right through, and she places from about 32 meters. She places a ball right on the side netting far post. Nothing you can do about that. Central Penn cannot be ashamed of that goal.
Penn State goal by Zoe Gannon.
Zoe Gannon a tremendous amount of
That
credit
gives Penn
for
State Schuylkill a
hitting
1-0
really
lead.
tough ball. She was driving right, hit it left, placed it right on the side netting. Just a great shot. Nothing could be done about that, so we'll continue to move on. Coach Rudy Grabowski and his assistants, Caitlin Brownlee and Amanda Knob, will make adjustments, and they'll continue to adjust how they shape this team up on the pitch and keep it moving forward and hopefully wear down this Schuylkill squad a little bit. Schuylkill's coached by Kaylee Burkheiser, assisted by Sarah Davenport, and both deserve a lot of credit. Both that squad and all those players and both coaches have done an excellent job of putting a team together that seems fit and hardworking and relentless in their pursuit of moving the ball forward. It is always more fun to play in the offensive end of the field than the defensive. It's the same effort, but it feels more draining to play defense than it does to play offense. And that ball is cleared by goalkeeper Allison Quinn, but it skips out of bounds before Trinity Etzweiler could get her foot on it. So it ends up on the right-hand side, and here comes Schuylkill again, headed for the center of the field, looking for fence. There's Jamie Lua looking for a through ball to Teagan Russell, but it doesn't happen. Gannon brings the ball the other way over to number 3, Lee, on the left-hand side. That's Nancy Lee for Schuylkill. Lee centers the ball from the left side, handled very well by Allison Quinn. She's an excellent technical goalkeeper. Credit to the goalkeeper coach, Amanda Knob, for training her so well. Here's a ball into the Schuylkill end, pursued by Teagan Russell, but the goalkeeper comes out as they bring in Brady. She gets there first, clears that ball away. Here's Trinity Etzweiler with a good left-footed ball out of the back. Knocks it up to Tracy Hopple, also left-footed. She plays a nice through ball forward to Teagan Russell. Teagan's pursuing that wide left, but that's a long run for her. Knocked out of bounds by Schuylkill, so that's a throw into Central Penn. No substitution, so play continues. Casey Hopple will take the ball. She's inside the 18, but taking the throw, of course, from the touchline. So Central Penn is down in danger territory where they can attack goal. They just have to get the ball into the area. First throw-in is immediately cleared by Schuylkill, knocked up into the midfield, and here comes Schuylkill. As usual, coming straight towards goal. Beautifully defended. But I tell you, just can't say enough about number 12, Kelly Kiefer. She's just tough. She comes out and wins balls, takes chances, does what she has to do to stop any attack on the Central Penn goal. She and Brody and Etzweiler and Lua, all these players in the back have done a good job today because they're fighting off a relentless and pursuit of goals by Schuylkill. They are very well prepared. So Schuylkill will take the throw, and Ivy Daniels, number 14, with the throw. Throws it forward, comes off a hand, but it's not called by the referee. Ball into the area is cleared by Lua. Kiefer kicks the ball out and gets it forward a little bit. Casey Hopple wins it in the midfield and is attempting to get that ball to the midfield so that it can be carried towards goal. Casey doesn't see a passing option, so she just drives through 3 defenders and then plays the ball deep down the left-hand side, hoping for Teagan Russell to be able to get it. But she had a long way to go. Schuylkill gets dumped, but the advantage is given by the referee. Here's Fenstermacher attempting to get the ball into the area, but she's thwarted. Kanaya McGraw playing great defense there. Here's another opportunity thwarted by Kiefer, and the ball is cleared. Here comes Schuylkill the other way. And that's a corner kick to Schuylkill. I think the ball ricocheted off of Kiefer as it was shot. So Schuylkill will prepare for a corner kick wide right. 5 players gathered tightly up around right around the 18 center, and they are splitting up and spreading out. Here comes the ball from Fenstermacher with a one-time touch on the corner kick. She hits it one time perfectly on a volley and just places it over the top bar. It's a bit of a lucky break there for Central Penn. We'll take it. Allison Quinn will tee it up again for another goal kick for Central Penn. She's been a busy young lady tonight. Last time we saw her here, she had very little to do, as Central Penn had a very convincing win. Tonight they have their hands full. Interesting, looking at the information on Penn State Schuylkill. They've played 12 games. They're 5-7, but in conference they're 5-4. So they must have played some tough out-of-conference games. But in 12 games, 228 shots. That's second in their conference. That's excellent. That's a lot of shooting. You can see why, because they just keep coming to goal. A lot of corners, 39 corners. That's really strong. They've had a pretty fair amount of penalty kicks, and they tend to behave themselves. Only 5 yellow cards the entire season. So kudos again to the coaching expertise of Kaylee Burkheiser and her staff at Penn State Schuylkill. 19 minutes to go in the first half, and these young ladies will get a break. There's been very little substitution, so most of these young ladies have run the entire 25 minutes thus far, and 20 more to go. Number 33, Nia Bronson, attempts to dribble the ball into the Central Penn area. Nice job by Jamie Letlua playing defense on that. Here's the ball thrown into Sydney Bubb up front. And Sydney's into the area clean. Cross into the area, handled well by the goalkeeper. That's Victoria Grimm playing in goal for Penn State Schuylkill. Not a particularly tall goalkeeper, but she has technically handled every situation very, very well thus far. She punched the ball out to midfield. It's gathered by Melody Cordova, but it's intercepted or taken away by Penn State Schuylkill, and they immediately play the ball forward to Fenstermacher, who one-times it to the right side. That ball is won by Kiefer. Kiefer comes out, brings it up the left-hand side, gets it to Tracy Hopple, and Tracy will have a throw-in earned on the left-hand side. Looks like Central Penn's ready with a substitution. Number 31, Emily Brown, coming in, and she's going to give Melody Cordone a break. Melody's worked very hard in this match so far. So here's the throw from Hopple, left touch line. Looking for Lua, forward left. Ball is cleared out by Schuylkill, so it's another throw-in for Tracy. He chooses to go down the touchline yet again. This time to Teagan Russell. It's cleared away. Casey Hopple with an interception, plays the ball forward again to Teagan, and that ball is cleared away by Gannon. And here comes Schuylkill the other way down the right-hand side. Kelly Kiefer in weight. There's a ball to Fenstermacher in the middle of the field. Brody's on her, and Kiefer quickly retreats, which leaves wide open number 12. That's Evelyn Crawl. And Evelyn had a point-blank open shot at the dot, at the penalty dot, and managed to hit that well over the goal. So good luck for Central Penn. That was a fortunate situation because that was a wide-open goal. We can just be thankful it wasn't Fenstermacher that had that ball drop at her feet in that spot. That would have been a bad thing, I presume. A lot of credit to the Central Penn Knights thus far. They're working extremely hard. They're a bit overwhelmed, and that's a strategic, more tactical situation in terms of how the teams are set up in the midfield. But Central Penn continues to fight. Oh, beautiful save by Emily Brody, and the rebound is finished by Schuylkill. So there's a 2-0 lead for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Excellent effort. The ball came from Fenstermacher, and then it was shot, and Emily Brody, Allison Quinn made a phenomenal save, but the rebound was again handled by the same young lady, Mackenzie Miller, and Mackenzie finished the rebound. She just buried it in the back of the net, and that gives Penn State Schuylkill a 2-0 lead with
Penn State Schuylkill goal by Mackenzie Miller gives Penn State Schuylkill a 2-0 lead.
15 minutes to go in the first half, and the Nittany Lions have a 2-0 lead. And they've had the better of play, so that's appropriate. But we're going to hope that the Knights come roaring back, and Lord knows Coach Grabesky's squad will not quit trying. They will keep coming hard, and hopefully be able to get back in this match by getting balls forward to young Emily Bubb. Sydney Bubb, excuse me. She's a dynamite player with excellent speed at the right forward. The only challenge for her is she's matched up a lot with Gannon, and Gannon's a very tough defender. So she has her hands full, but I think Sydney can do it. If we can get her into space, especially with the ball on the ground, I think Sydney can do some good things. Here comes Kelly Kiefer out of the back, and she does exactly that. She gets the ball wide right to Sydney Bubb. And here comes Sydney down the right-hand side, and Sydney is quick. And she's into the area by herself, looking back post to Teagan. There's a beautiful cross to Teagan Russell. And, you know, the one place it hit her was her kneecap, and that's the one place she really didn't want that ball to hit. And it just ricocheted right up over the goal. But, boy, if that would have hit her anywhere else, it would have just caromed right into the goal, because she was about 3 meters off that end line. And that was a golden opportunity for Central Penn, the first of the match thus far, the first really quality opportunity, and they almost hit pay dirt with it, and I think that kind of effort will continue to come forward. So Casey Hopple pursues on the left-hand side, ball is dropped and then cleared by Schuylkill. Here's Lua in the midfield. Okay, good call by the Zebra. Free kick to Central Penn. She was kicked in the shin, so that'll be a free kick for Central Penn out about 45 meters, 40 meters. This is a big pitch. This pitch was played on by the City Islanders professional team here for years, and they've been gone now for, at least 6 to 8 years, but they played on this pitch for a long time, so it's a full 120 by 80, which is the standard. 120 yards long and 80 yards wide. That's a large pitch, and there's the free kick by Central Penn, and it's taken in the face by a Schuylkill player who was shaking it off, but she took a pretty good shot to the face. That was number 21, Hannah Lichtwalner. She offside. Oh, they're checking on this young lady. Yeah, she got hit in the face really hard with the ball. So they're going to allow a substitution. And she got hit hard. So Schuylkill will tend to the needs of this young lady. Central Penn trainer Emily Horn cares for both squads when teams come here to play. So she will come over and make sure the young lady's all right, treat any injuries she has, and get her back in the match as soon as possible. So here comes Schuylkill the other way. This is Landaverdi down the right-hand side. Oh, nice one-time touch into the midfield, and Fenstermacher had her opportunity, but she was at about 22 meters, hit it as hard as she could, one-time bounce, right to goalkeeper Allison Quinn. Here comes Allison the other way with her punt, and I'll tell you what, I have not seen a goalkeeper as technically competent as Allison Quinn this entire season. She's just an excellent player. So here comes Penn State the other way down the side. Nancy Lee on the left-hand side, number 3, playing all by herself wide left. And she will attempt to get the ball in front of the goal. So it looks like a free kick to Central Penn. I don't see the AR's, the assistant referee's flag in the air, but it must have been offside. So this is Allison Quinn, the freshman goalkeeper, with the free kick. Allison comes out of Manheim Township, excellent, large high school down in Lancaster County. Excellent soccer program, and it shows. Here's a throw-in for Central Penn, right on the touchline. McGraw-Leaks comes up and plays that ball forward. Schuylkill takes it right back into the Central Penn end. Kiefer one-on-one with number 7, Landaverdi again, and Kiefer wins that battle, taking the ball the other way and getting it forward somewhere in the no man's land in between Russell and Casey Hopple. So Schuylkill's able to get a foot on it and get it going back the other way. Here's Kiefer again, hustling for a ball on the left touchline and playing it forward again, and the ball comes the other way to number 12, Kroll. She's immediately forward to Fenstermacher. Fenstermacher with a nice move by Lua in the midfield. Central Penn attempting to defend the Schuylkill players that are, and a roller into the area, sort of harmless. Allison Quinn quickly gobbles that up. Central Penn attempts to knock the ball out into the midfield, but Gannon just hammers it right back into the Central Penn into the field. If this were a chess game, you would liken this to Central Penn having to respond to the moves of the opponent constantly, rather than being able to get into a position where they can make moves that force the defense of Schuylkill to react, with the exception of a couple of through balls into space to Sydney Bubb. This match has mostly been Schuylkill winning balls in the midfield with a bit of a numeric advantage, and then coming the other way. And really, they're just pushing players forward is really all they're doing. There's nothing magical about it, but they're establishing a numerical advantage and keeping the ball in the Central Penn end. You just have to give them a lot of credit. They're well trained and fit. They just keep coming. So here's Schuylkill on their left, or Central Penn coming out on their left-hand touchline. Gannon attempts to knock a ball back into Central Penn end, pops straight up in the air. Here's Kiefer trying to clear a ball away. Fenstermacher coming through hard. This is Emily Brody knocking it out wide right. It's retrieved by Lee, number 3. And it goes off the end line. That'll be a corner kick for Penn State Schuylkill. Number 33, Nia Bronson, will tee that up. And Schuylkill will gather up their 5-6 players right at the 18 and get ready to do their scatter drill. Central Penn dispersed throughout the area, ready to defend whichever player comes to their area. There's a ball to Fenstermacher. She He lobs it outside again, crossed again, a little far. Oh, nice header off the back post, but wide right, goal kick to Central Penn. Number 7, again, just sending it Landaverde with the header. Shortest player on the field is able to play a ball. Looks like we have a Central Penn player down hyperventilating, so they'll get to her quickly with the trainer to help her with her breathing. Looks like it's a breathing issue. This gives the players a chance to get some water on the sideline. So the Knights are right on the touchline getting water from their bench. Excellent turnout tonight. By far the biggest crowd we've seen this entire season. And it's a pleasure
Reminder
to see so
fans,
many
tomorrow
people
Fall
out here
Harvest
supporting
at Central Penn College in Summerdale. Stop by starting at 10 a.m.
So number 13.
Reminder, Fall Harvest tomorrow
that is
morning
Emily Brody,
in
who's,
Summerdale
coming
at
off
Central
the
Penn
field
College.
with an obvious breathing issue.
Reminder, concession stand up top there.
No
Great
idea what's
food,
going on
great
there, but,
great
I know
atmosphere. And
she's
again, want to
getting
thank
it.
all our fans for
Emily
being here
Warren
today
is a
at City
fantastic
Island
trainer. She
at
knows
Skyline
her stuff and
Sports,
really
supporting
gives
our
the athletes.
Central
So
Penn College
she will
Knights.
take care of Mrs. Brody, and Central Penn will put a substitute in there to
And the
cover
concession
that
stand
position.
benefits the Nightly
And
News
that's
Media
tough,
Club.
She plays in the back, and we don't have a lot of depth in the defensive area. We also have Molly Peters on the bench, or not dressed tonight actually, because Molly is banged up. She's dealing with concussion protocol. So until she can pass protocol, she can't play. And we have a couple players on our bench. So it's a tough ask for Coach Grabesky to try to keep fresh players out on the field at all times. But he will do so. And here comes Brandy Swinton onto the field, backup goalkeeper. She'll come out and attempt to fill the position. And Melody Cordova also coming out. They'll try to fill those empty spots. And see how this sorts out. Coach Grabesky has sent his instructions out to the girls in terms of how he wants his squad set up on the field, what system to play in, and what people in what positions. Central Penn plays a flat 4 defense in front of goalkeeper Allison Quinn. You'll generally always see Kiefer in the middle, and you'll generally always see Etzweiler on the left, 2 very tough players. And Brody is usually in the center as well, but right now she's not. So Coach Grabesky's going to move Casey Hopple to the back with Kelly Kiefer. So that's going to make the center of the field very, very tough. Central Penn's put 3 of their very best players on their defense back there. So that should help with this constant pursuit of Schuylkill. Here's Fenstermar, the goalkeeper Allison Quinn. Allison saves it easily and comes up ready to distribute to her teammates. Nice job by Gannon out of the back for Penn State. Now here's Sydney Bubb with a breakaway on a rebound, and she gathers it beautifully and has a one-time go at it from the right-hand side and hits it wide of the goal. Boy, if we can get a couple of these shots on goal, we could change this game in a hurry. Just one goal, making it 2-1, would make it a very exciting and doable, a winnable contest for Central Penn. We just need that one ice-breaking goal to build some confidence and help the ladies realize that they can still get this game. They're just going to have to get that ball forward to Miss Budd, get her into space. Central Penn attempting to go the other way, cleared right out by Kelly Kiefer. Up to Cordova. Cordova with a nice move in the midfield to get free. And here she comes right on the foot of Sydney Bubb. And Gannon comes back and clears, but boy, that was excellent passing by Cordova and Bubb. Excellent passing. Here's Etzweiler knocking the ball down the left-hand side again. Cordova out there fighting for the ball. And Schuylkill comes the other way. Linda Verdi from the right side. Tries to get it to fence to Mocker, but now she has Kiefer and Hoppel to deal with, and that's a big ask. So 5 minutes left in the first half for Central Penn Knights. Right now with a 2-0 deficit, attempting to work their way back into this match against Penn State Nittany Lions Schuylkill campus. Sydney Bubb coming back on the right-hand side, playing defense along the touchline, working hard at both ends of the pitch. Here's 2 substitutions for Schuylkill. There haven't been many. Oh, there's Emily Verdi back in the game. Excellent to see. She'll go back to her familiar center back position, I'm sure, and Casey Hoppel will be able to make her way to the front, I'm sure. That's a big plus for her. So actually, Casey's going to take a break. And, here comes Schuylkill again, cleared out by Brown the other way. Ball in the back to Kiefer. Kiefer out to Etzweiler. A lot of kicking right now as Schuylkill attempts to work their way back. Good passing as usual. And here come the Nittany Lions down the right-hand side. Pretty good collision there, but that's legal soccer. Kelly Kiefer going nose to nose. Kelly's tough, she'll be fine. Central Penn Lady Knights with a throw-in. Trinity Etzweiler from the back left-hand corner into Kiefer. Kiefer spins and clears back to Etzweiler. Off of her, throw into the Nittany Lions. 3 minutes left. And these coaches will be able to go make their adjustments. Coach Grabowski will tend to his injuries and hopefully be able to get his squad back where he wants them and make some adjustments in terms of how they're getting the ball. They almost could play with one forward right now and just put Bubb in the center and get her into space. They'd be okay. They probably could live with one forward at this point and have more bodies in the midfield to help stop the attack, the constant attack of the Nittany Lions. Here's number 3, Nancy Lee, again on the left-hand side for Schuylkill. Ball out of bounds, throw into Penn State. Here's Lua, over to Cordova. Nice thought, looking to the front to Bubb. Really nice idea by Melody Cordova. Just didn't quite come through. There's Brody fighting hard again as usual. It's good to see her back on the pitch. Familiar bandage on the right-hand leg. Central Penn moves up to try to push Penn State off sides. Kiefer directing the traffic, and the ball is dumped into the area and handled again well by Allison Quinn. Here comes Allison with her punt to midfield to Sydney Bubb. Bounces over her head. And here goes Sydney down the right-hand side. She blows by her defender. Wow, we'll take that call. Call is on Gannon, Penn State number 28, their captain, and the scorer of their first goal. And that was shoulder-to-shoulder contact, so I'm a little surprised it was called, but we'll take it. Unfortunately, that free kick went right to the goalkeeper, off the foot of number 10. That's Jamie Lua, and the Schuylkill Nittany Lions come back out, punting the ball. The half is almost over. So here's goalkeeper Allison Quinn getting ready to clear the ball out of the back. There's Sydney Bubb winning the ball off of her defender into the side netting again. Unfortunate. Sydney's had so many opportunities on that right-hand side today. I think it would be advantageous if we could get her a little more in the middle of the field where she can see the whole goal when she shoots, rather than having to bring it across the mouth of the goal and try to hit the far netting. It'd be nice to see her have a whole goal to shoot at, because she's the player with the speed to get into space today and create those opportunities. It looks like Casey Hopple is limping on the sideline, some kind of leg injury, and that's unfortunate. Central Penn cannot afford to lose her. So we'll hope that Casey comes back 100% in the second
And that's
half.
the end of the first half with the score. Penn State Schuylkill 2, Central Penn College 0.
We'll take a brief break here, and then
Reminder,
I will turn the
fans, there
microphone
is
over to our
face
producer,
painting
Abby
going on the
Bresson,
boardwalk
Central
for
Penn
free.
student, who
Stop
will
by,
be doing
free
a
face
guest interview
painting
with
at
a
the
Penn
boardwalk.
State alumni.
Again, we'll be back with Central
This
Penn
is Doug
College
Fisher
Soccer.
from the Skyline Sports
We'll also be
Complex in
announcing the
Harrisburg,
homecoming
PA.
court here
We'll be
tonight.
back in just a couple
Reminder,
minutes.
tomorrow, Fall Harvest Festival in Summerdale.
Cool.
Yes. All right. Halftime, women's soccer game. Why don't you give yourself a little introduction?
Oh,
Who
my goodness.
are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Come on, Abby. My name's
I
Brian. Brian Christiana, the brother of Aaron. That's how I'm described as now, because everyone knows him instead of... Yeah, I know. That's what's crazy. For the longest time, I thought, I'd never be forgotten, but I am Aaron's brother to everyone. But no, in all seriousness, Brian Christiana, 2020 alum here, former employee of the college, still very thankful to be given back. Super excited to be here today. It's a great day and just a good time. Great to see you as always. Just having fun,
Nightly News Hall of Fame earlier?
Oh my goodness,
Busy day.
We're still talking nightly news. Yeah, it was a great time. Great to see some really great people. Great to see you guys still doing a really good job, and it's a great day to just celebrate accomplishments. That's what today really was.
For sure. So, what's it like to come back and announce and
Oh my goodness, it's
do all the things that you still do for Central Penn?
very, very, it's very thankful. It's an honor. They treat me very well here. There's some really big things coming up in the future. I will say that. There's going to be some really good times. Sports is growing here, and I'm just glad that I still get to do what I do best, I feel, and give back to the place that gave me a chance.
Yeah, exactly. I understand that. So, do you have any advice for any students trying to get into broadcasting or announcing and doing the things that you do?
Never say no. Just give it your whirl. I said it at the ceremony today. Take the L's to get the W's. So prime example, right now with working up in baseball in the summertime, I'm driving an hour and a half every game. I consider that it's awesome because I get to work for the team. I get to work for the Yankees in a way. But I'm driving an hour and a half away because I love it. And eventually that can build to something bigger. So I mean, you take the L's, get the W's. So I'm super excited, very thankful. Is this camera on us right now?
Yes.
Wow, look, and I'm looking down the whole time, and everyone's like,
Sorry, I thought...
it's okay. No, that's my fault. I'll give everyone a nice little wave. The sun's also in my eyes, so it's all good. I'm just thankful, and it's really good. And anyone that wants to get into the field, just be willing to just say yes. Don't be afraid. Again, prime example, one of my big things is I can't stand when a crowd doesn't get into it when I'm announced. I feel like I'm just preaching to a choir, and but you just don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I think of it this way also, like, if people are going to judge me based on how I do it, they can always take my spot and see if they can do better, right?
Exactly.
Be the best in the world at what you do, and Yeah.
I think
So
confidence is key, though.
confidence is key, girlfriend. That's how you do it. You gotta have some confidence, and you gotta keep working hard, and you just gotta be the best person you can every day. Right? Am I wrong?
100%.
100%.
You can only give what you got.
Give what you got. I think
And if you're anything less, then you're not.
dude, you're
showing
just
the
you're in
world.
the wrong ball game if
Right.
you don't think you are the best at what you do every day. And I mean, I try to tell these kids every day, especially at high school level now, the world is not as great as what people make it out to be. There is a lot of competition out there. There's a lot going on, and you got to be the best. You have to be the best, and you got to be on your A game every day, because someone is going to be right there to try to take your spot. And I've seen that firsthand with a lot of the competition with baseball. There are people hungry. There's people that want your spot, and you got to be the best you can be every day. Have to.
I think I've learned that just through like broadcasting here a little bit.
Really?
You've kind of not necessarily like selling yourself, but like being confident in what you're saying.
Are you saying
what
me
you're
in particular
doing.
or anybody?
I think you in particular.
Me in particular. Okay.
Like no, you're just like you're confident. You know what you're doing. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You don't have that like. I feel like when I first started,
Yeah.
I was very like, I kind of know.
I get it.
But you like, I don't know. It's cool to see you do what you do because you're very confident and you're very
Yeah. So,
outgoing.
Yep. I'm very comfortable here, and that's what makes it much easier. I have Casey in my corner, Paul, you guys. It's great. There's a lot of good people here that really support me and are very proud of what I do, and it really means a lot because Central Penn College is a place where there's great opportunity, and I got that opportunity and I just went with it, and I hope that we see that from future students. And trust me, I would love to see someone go even further and beyond.
Right.
I'd love to see someone, work down here at City Island, doing whatever they feel is a success to them. So
Yeah.
So all right, prime example. What do you want to be when you're done? What do you want with your degree?
So I have two dreams.
2 dreams. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to work in nonprofit.
That's great.
So I want to work within the special needs nonprofit area.
Yeah.
But then I also want to get into sports broadcasting now.
Let's do it.
Announcing, I love it. I love the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Athletics, it brings a different it's a different ball game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and it's fun. It's a lot of good stuff. You keep yourself busy. And I will actually never forget this, because Paul said it in class.
Uh-oh.
There's always a need for people in sports. There's always jobs in sports. News can be a little difficult, other stuff, but sports, there's always sports going on, and you always have jobs available. So I tell people, if you're going to get into something you love, why not sports?
I think anything's a learning experience, too. I just started doing broadcasting for high school football.
No, which team?
It's under the Linglestown Gazette. It's
Okay.
a small organization that covers a few they do a lot of like Central Dauphin, Central Dauphin East.
Yeah.
Because that's where they're based out of.
And you're doing color, or are you doing with cameras, or what do you?
I do cameras, and then I'm starting to get into like the color, like the
Let's
interacting
go.
with fans.
I love it.
So
I love it.
So I think any opportunity is an opportunity. So
Any
I feel like
you have to say yes.
you got to start somewhere.
Got to start somewhere. Like I
I
said,
think people underestimate that.
take the L's to get the W's, and
100%.
you deserve. You're working hard here every day. I can tell. All I hear is positive feedback. So, you're doing something right. But
I hope so.
do that, so then eventually, that's what I mean. Like, I started off doing with high school football, working the soundboard for McDevitt. Got to do some games for them now, and I mean, it's fun. You're 100% right. It's a lot of good stuff going on, and just a lot of fun. So good job. I'll give you that one. Good job.
Thank you.
Yep, good job.
Well, I appreciate your time, and I appreciate being here, and continue to coming back.
Oh my goodness, yes. I don't know how much longer you got.
I got about like 3 terms, 3-4 terms.
Okay, so you got about a good solid year left.
Yeah.
So all
Baseball,
right,
basketball.
you'll be back for baseball. You'll be back for basketball. All right, I think that's pretty good. Doug, great job. You always do great. You meant a lot to me when I was here as a professor, soccer coach. You meant a lot to a lot of great people. Dylan Kleintop, I know that. Todd Barry, a lot of great soccer players. Always spoke so highly of you. You're also a Bloomsburg guy, so you're back from my neck of the woods. So I appreciate you, and thank you, fans, so much for all you've done throughout the years, athletic-wise. Like I said, some big things are coming up. So
Sure.
Or just going to keep that on the DEL? Big things are coming up.
Big things are always coming up.
Yep, big
More
things are coming up.
opportunities, more things to be had.
More opportunities, more chances for the students, and I'll be back. Let's go with that. I'll be back.
You're
so.
never going away.
I'm never going.
No, you're stuck with us.
Oh man! All right, Doug.
Thank you.
Oh, Doug's in the big fort. All right.
We are back at City Island for the second half of Central Penn Knights ladies soccer. The ladies down 2-0 at halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half, but a special thank you to our producer and camera person, Abby Bresky, for the interview she did at halftime. Very interesting. Good to have Brian back in town. A very distinguished alumni of Central Penn College, and a young man with a very, very bright future. So we're excited to see one future star of the industry interviewing somebody that's already out there in the real world staking their claim. So Central Penn set up for the second half. Teagan Russell drops it back, and Lua drops it into the offensive end for Central Penn, but it's immediately taken and raced down the left-hand side by the Penn State Nittany Lions, Schuylkill campus. number 3, Nancy Lee, with the ball over on the left-hand side. She gets it to the center, but Emily Brody comes out and is able to clear it away. She gets it up to Casey Hopple. Good to see Casey moving again. She was looking a little banged up on the sideline right before halftime, but Casey knocks the ball forward to Teagan Russell, and young Miss Gannon, the captain of Penn State, comes right over and clears that ball away. She's making life difficult for the Knights. Nice 1v1 win there. Number 30, Brandy Swinton, backup goalkeeper for the Knights, comes over and wins a great 50-50 ball in the midfield. Is able to get Casey Hopple open on the left-hand side. She gets the ball to the center. Doesn't quite make it to Sydney Bubb. And here comes number 33, Nia Bronson, out of the back. Here's Kiefer again on the left-hand side for Central Penn. Now the ball is dumped in by Penn State Schuylkill. Here comes Fenstermacher, but Emily Brody clears the ball away from her. Great job by Emily to deal with Fenstermacher. 1v1, she's forced wide. And there comes, she just keeps having defenders come through her. McGraw Leaks clearing away, and finally the ball's dumped into the area, and goalkeeper Allison Quinn makes the retrieval, and here comes Central Penn, now moving right to left. Ball's cleared out by Zoe Bannon. And here's Sydney Bubb in space, 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Excellent goal for Central Penn. Sydney Bubb off the goalkeeper. Teagan Russell runs on to the rebound, and Teagan buries it in the left-hand corner of the net. Real nice goal for Central Penn. Now that changes everything in this match, because a 2-0 lead looks insurmountable when the opposing team has been controlling play. Now that Central Penn has that initial tally, you can look for them to be energized and keep coming forward. And hopefully Central Penn can get the equalizer here in short order, so they can start looking for a strategy to capture a win here in this match. A throw into Miss Gannon on the right-hand side for Penn State. Fenstermacher with a real nice toe shot with a Central Penn defender, Lua, hanging all over her. Fenstermacher was still able to get that shot off and actually hit it really hard, but it was saved as usual by Allison Quinn. And here comes Penn State the other way. Number 23 knocks it forward to Linda Verde. Her ball is cleared away by Brody. Brody to Hopple. Hopple to Kelly Kiefer. Kelly continues working up the left-hand side. She's double-teamed, and here comes Penn State the other way. Lua takes the ball off their foot. And Lua pushes it forward, and you can just see the difference in attitude about Central Penn. They're energized now that they've scored, and this would be a great time for them to get the equalizer while they're running on that energy of a first goal. A little bit of rain starting here at City Island. We're starting to get a little bit of the wet stuff dropping out of the sky as everybody's scrambling to keep their stuff dry. I don't think it'll have a profound impact on the quality of the football at this point. It would have to rain a good bit more. Here's Lee down the left-hand side. Nancy Lee, number 3 for Penn State, handled by Allison Quinn. Pardon me. Allison distributes wide left, and is Casey Hopple from the left-hand side with a throw-in for Central Penn, just over midfield. She drops it back to Kiefer. Kiefer looking to switch fields to Lua. There's Lua over on the right-hand side, number 10. Real solid game for her so far. Central Penn throw in, wide right. Looks like Bub is out there to take that throw. I'd rather see her stand in front of the goal, but she has a long throw, so that's why she's out there. There's Brandon Swinton coming back and winning the ball. Good job by her in the midfield. Always good to see a goalkeeper play in the field. Oh, here comes Schuylkill, and Keeper clears the ball away. Lua in pursuit. Nice move. Can't say enough about Jamie Letley, freshman midfielder out of East Berlin. I believe that's Bermudian Springs High School. A real nice player. Seems to be everywhere for Central Penn. She's just the ever-present midfielder, controlling tempo, controlling speed, rhythm of the game. Landaverdi builds it up after Penn State, right-hand side. Keeper trying to keep the ball away from the Nittany Lions. Makes a save right on the touchline and kicked over the end line by Penn State, which is a good opportunity for Central Penn to reset and take a goal kick. Central Penn has had a short, but yet a really rock-solid season thus far. They're coming into this game with a 3-game winning streak, as Melanie Cordova makes some nice moves in the midfield, trying to get the ball forward to Bob and Russell. There's Sydney Bubb going down the right-hand side. With her speed, she can get by just about everybody. Offsides. Teagan Russell was offsides on that pass, so that'll be a free kick to oh wow. Okay. Not sure what the call is here. Looks like a free kick to Central Penn outside the area wide right. The AR, the assistant referee, had his flag raised for offsides, but the center ref must have made a different call before the offsides took place. And now Central Penn has an opportunity with a free kick. Hopefully that's the case. She put that ball right at the back post, right where it should be. And it was just saved by a field player off that back post. Really fortunate for Penn State Schuylkill. The Knights could have had their tying goal right there. Excellent defense by the Knights as goalkeeper Allison Quinn comes out quickly and gets her hands on that through ball. It's starting to rain on us here at City Island, so we're up on the hill overlooking the field. And it's raining hard enough now that it could have an impact on the quality of this game. I could see play being impacted, wet goalkeepers' gloves, people slipping on the field. Players are going to have to be careful and make sure they keep their feet underneath them. You don't want to take long strides when you're running on a wet surface. You want to keep your feet underneath you as much as you can. Here's Schuylkill from about 35 meters, looking to put the ball into the area. Everything they're throwing up right now is being cleared by Central Penn, but you can see there's starting to be an impact here from this rain as balls are missed and players are slipping. Cross by Schuylkill is blocked by Melody Cordova. Here's Central Penn coming out of the right-hand side. Onside, Sydney Bubb. Oh, wow. Sydney Bubb goes down hard. I believe the defense was Zook, and Central Penn should have a free kick here at about 28 meters. That's a booking. They're booking the Penn State Schuylkill player who took down Sydney. That's Haley Sipnewski. And she comes off. substituted on the yellow card inside. So the Penn State Schuylkill player goes in the book. Schuylkill with a two-person roll. Looks like Casey Hopple over the ball. Yep, number 2, Casey Hopple's sorting things out, getting Central Penn ready for this free kick. I guess they're going to look for an in-swinger from a left footer out in front of the goal, right side. Sydney Bubb will be coming down the middle of the field with Teagan Russell to her left and Jamie Lua wide left. Not sure what the discussion is here between the assistant referee and the center ref. Good to see referee Rodriguez out here tonight doing the assistant referee on the left side. He's an old friend. I coached his son when he was a young man. Of course, that was probably 17 years ago. But it's still good to see him in the game of soccer. He knows the game well. Oh, the substitution comes back off. So it looks like Schuylkill will now be playing down 1. Yes, they are down a person on the field. So another even better quality opportunity for Central Penn here. Okay, there's the whistle. Free kick. Tracy shoots it. Oh, a nice shot high, but right at the goalkeeper. And she's able to get a hand on it. Not the tallest goalkeeper in the league, so couldn't necessarily take a shot away. It was right under the bar. But that was close to top shelf and just missed. Good save by the keeper. Free kick to Central Penn. That'll be a corner. And again, Casey Hopple lining up over it. The Knights, interestingly enough, all at the 6 or in, not running in on that ball, but just sort of waiting for it. And here comes Schuylkill out the other way. Emily Brody knocks the ball wide left to Teagan Russell, and Central Penn will reset down close to the area. See if Teagan can get the ball forward. Molly Cordova doing her best to get a cross off. Tightly defended, throw into Melody on the left-hand side. Melody attempts to do it her own. The ball flies right out of her hand, soaking wet. Not the easiest conditions right now. She dries off her hands and gets ready for a throw-in. There's a throw-in from Cordova. And it's put right back out of bounds again. Another throw for Central Penn. This time it'll be taken by Casey Hopple. Casey pitches it over to Jamie Litt. Back out wide. Crosses. Partially blocked and ends up in the hands of the Penn State Nittany Lion goalkeeper Victoria Grimm. Victoria brings it out to the 18, punts it wide left to Lee, and off she goes down the left-hand side. Taking on number 7, Kanaya McGraw-Lees. Kanaya's quietly done a good job at left back tonight. Seems like Coach Trubisky can play her anywhere, and she'll just work hard and show more and more development in her skills of the game of soccer. Here's Jamie Lynn, attempting to come the other way. Fenstermacher has the ball for Schuylkill now, and keeper clears that away. 14 for Penn State, centers the ball beautifully, but it's cleared away by Emily Brody. Emily out to Casey Hopple. Casey wants to play at the keeper, but her boot is messed up, so she's trying to fix her shoe. Here comes Melody Cordova with a nice ball to Teagan Russell. Teagan wasn't quite sure where it was. If she'd have been going full speed there, she would have had that ball in quality space. Here's Emily Brody attempting to clear the ball away. Long ball from the right side of the pitch. Handled well by Allison Quinn, as usual. Oh, ball to the face. Play stopped right away. Brandy Swinton, the Penn State Schuylkill captain, comes up and reaches around and just puts that ball as hard as she can right up into the face of Brandy. So she's regrouping, getting her wits about her. Referee will show there's no concussion symptoms, and off we go. And Brandy Swinton comes right back and wins another ball, working hard. Here comes Zook down the right-hand side. And she's wide open, wide right. Ball's played in front of the goal. Oh, almost an own goal against Central Penn. Thankfully, that was just outside the goal. Went off the kneecap of Emily Brody and almost right into her own goal. Which in these wet conditions can happen. Here comes Lou out of the right-hand side. Great job of dribbling the ball against 3-4 defenders and still possessing. Getting the ball forward to, here's Sydney Bubb, and good thing for Schuylkill, that ball was cleared away because she had Teagan Russell and Casey Hopple on her left wide open, and they would have been 2v0. There's Kiefer on the right-hand side, clearing the ball out as usual. Right up to Lua. And here comes Lua again, looking to distribute forward to her defender, her forward. And here comes Sydney Bubb, right-hand side. If she can get that across, it's a goal. Two wide open players. Unfortunately, the shot goes near post and is easily saved by Victoria Grimm of the Nittany Lions. Grimm punts it out near midfield. Cordoba attempts to win that ball, but it's taken away by number 12, Evelyn Kroll. Penn State Schuylkill coming left to right. 30 minutes left, so we're 1/3 the way through the second half. Still 2-1. Penn State Schuylkill campus with 2 goals, both scored early. Central Penn with 1 goal, scored just before halftime. Here's Trinity Etzweiler playing her familiar left back position and doing a solid job of not letting people through her area. Trinity's great story at Central Penn. She really wanted to play soccer, and there was no women's soccer the first couple years that she was at Central Penn, but this year her dream came true, and in her senior year as a student, an excellent student, Trinity gets to play her beloved game of soccer. So that's a good story for her, and she has a bright future ahead. She's a business major with an emphasis in human relations, and I've had her in the classroom. She's a bright young lady and a very good student. Here comes Schuylkill the other way, constantly. That's Leah Seacrest distributing wide right. Ivy Daniels now taking the throw-in from the right touch line. Cleared away and carried out by Kiefer. Lucky bounce for Casey Hopple. She knocks it into space and blows by her defender, and Casey's headed for goal. Oh my goodness, that was so close for Central Penn. Casey played a ball towards the far post. The keeper just got a fingertip on it. The rebound went right to Sydney Bubb, but it hit her in full stride, and I believe it hit her left foot and went just wide right of the goal. Almost a rebound type shot where she didn't have a time to collect the ball and actually play an intended shot on goal. It was just touch, and unfortunately it didn't work out. So here comes Brandy Swinton off the pitch for a rest. She's tired, and you can't blame her. Goalkeepers are not used to the running of football, and 2 45-minute halves, that's a long time for soccer players to run. And Brandy's feeling it. She's resting up on the ground, and number 31, Emily Brown, has gone in for her. Emily's a junior midfielder out of Enola, so she went to Mechanicsburg High School right here locally. Here's Sydney Bubb attempting to get to a ball on the right-hand side, well defended by Schuylkill. And their goalkeeper, Victoria Grimm, again with a good play, retrieving that ball. Looks like Brandy's limping back to the tent, but she's in good hands. Our trainer, Emily Horn, is taking care of her. Ball bounces around in the midfield a bit, back and forth. And here comes Penn State forward. Fenstermacher on the left, and number 9, Mackenzie Miller, working with her. They've moved Mackenzie Miller into the middle, and number 7, Lana Verde, has moved out to the wide right-hand side. Here's Zook coming up through the center of the field. 28, captain. Very, very tough player. I'd say the best overall player. Her and Fenstermacher are the 2 primary weapons for the Nittany Lions. One in the back, one in the front, as you might expect. Here's Lee, left-hand side. Cleared by Central Penn, unfortunately off a wet foot. It goes off the end line, so that'll be a corner kick to Schuylkill. Looks like Zook teeing it up. Captain knocks the ball in front. Lua attempts to clear. Again, and here's Schuylkill coming around, attempting to get that ball in front of the goal. Long shot. Probably 30 meters on that one. No go, just an easy bounce to the goalkeeper. Allison Quinn handles it as usual. And Central Penn comes the other way. So this is the point in the game where we start to see some attrition, where players start to fatigue and get a little tired. And that can be to anyone's advantage, but I can tell you Central Penn has players up front, Russell and Bub, that are not only fast, but are in good condition and fit and ready to run on to balls if they can get the ball into space to them. All right, so Schuylkill knocks the ball wide right. Ball is out of bounds. Throw into Central Penn. Etzweiler up front to Hopple. Hopple with a nice left-footed ball to Kiefer, coming up out of the back. Here's Kelly knocking it forward to Teagan Russell. Teagan turns and gets the ball into space for Sydney Bubb, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Throw in Central Penn. Lua with the throw. Intercepted by Penn State and turned the other way. Melody Cordova with a great job coming back, dropping the ball to Kiefer, and Kiefer clearing it out the whole way to the front. Sydney Bubb keeping the pressure on the defense and earns a throw in right-hand side. It's a bit unfortunate, sort of a catch-22. Yeah, Sydney has the long throw, so the coach Dubesky likes her to take those long throws. But on the other hand, she's one of the players that could take that long throw and put it in the goal, converting it into a shot. So sort of hate to see her do that job, but she has to. So here's Victoria Grimm with another save, coming out to the 18. Nobody recovering at the speed they were. Again, fatigue starting to set in a little bit, where the athletes that are a little bit less fit, maybe nicked up a little bit, tired, nursing an injury, they're starting to be impacted. Casey Hopple's not one of them. She just knocks the ball by her defender and sprints down the left-hand side. Unfortunately, the ball she plays is off the end line. Goal kick for the Nittany Lions. Still 2-1 here at the Skyline Sports Complex in Harrisburg. 23 minutes left in the second half of this first match of the day. The boys will play, or should we say men, the men's squads will play at 7 o'clock. This is a double header, same team. Schuylkill also. That allows schools to save money by traveling together, the boys team and the girls team. They can travel in one bus and cheer for each other. So that's a logistical issue, but it also makes it convenient when you're doing a doubleheader. Throw into Casey Hopple, number 2, left-hand side for Central Penn. Casey's a forward. She's out of Dover, PA, right down near where I come from. She's a senior. Coach Grabowski will miss her next year. Nice win by Jamie Phillip. Excellent shoulder-to-shoulder contact win in the midfield. Great job.
Let's try jumping down.
Lua has just been everywhere in this game.
What do you want to do? What do you want to play? I want to play axolotl on the pad. What's an axolotl?
Ball's going back and forth in the midfield, left to right, to left to right. I went to a soccer game and a tennis match breaks out. So we'll let the players settle this one down and get their wits and start possessing the ball and putting it on the ground. But that too is a sign of fatigue. Players get tired. There's a little more kicking and a little less passing. Emily Brody coming onto the ball, and the whistle blows. I'm not sure what the call is, but it's the Penn State Schuylkill. They will have a free kick from near the midfield. Referee did not point direct or indirect, so I assume it's direct. It looks like Zook is going to tee it up. Yep. The captain's over the ball, right around midfield. She'll attempt to put that ball up the Fenstermacher. Yep. Puts it right on Fenstermacher's foot. Fenstermacher takes a touch in the midfield, hoping to get open enough that she can take a shot. Instead, it falls to number 12, Evelyn Kroll, and Kroll blasts it to the left-hand side, almost off the end line, but it spun wide. And goalkeeper Allison Quinn with another quick retrieval. Tremendous save by Allison Quinn. That was a short breakaway for Schuylkill. It looked like Fenstermacher with a hard toe ball right into Quinn. And she was right there on top of her, or that would have been a goal. That was point blank, wide open, left side, and it just didn't pan out for Penn State. Another beautiful diving save for Quinn, and minutes and 40 seconds left in this match. They need to start having a sense of urgency about getting that tying goal. And Fenstermacher has a nice shot with her left foot, but it does not fall for her.
Here we go.
Here's Lee again, left-hand side, up to Zook. Zook with the cross. Quinn read it perfectly, was all over it immediately. Beautiful throw, left-hand side to Tracy position, and she just did a great job there of bringing that ball out. Here's Kiefer, midfield, coming up and winning a ball, doing a terrific job of quickly turning and switching it to the right side of the field. Bub touches it off to Lua. Lua carries it on the right-hand side, gets it back to Bub. Quick touch by the defender. Sydney Bub wide open and shoots it wide right. She'll want that one back. She will not be pleased with that effort. I know Sydney has better than that in her, but these are tough conditions. The ground's wet. It's tricky out there. Ball's wet. But that's exactly what the Knights need to do, is get the ball on her foot going forward. She creates opportunities just like she did a little bit ago when she shot that rocket off of the goalkeeper, and Teagan Russell was able to bury the rebound for Central Penn's first goal. Here's Schuylkill trying to get the ball out, and Melody Cordova, terrific job bringing it right back in to the area. Tracy Hopple wide left with a good gather. Takes on her defender, gets around her wide left. Defender hits it out. Looks like a throw to Central Penn. Yeah, that's a throw into Central Penn right at the corner flag. It's a shame it couldn't go a foot further. It would have been a corner kick.
Very little. I didn't say Parker's for that.
Another great job by Melody Cordova. Here's Zook clearing the ball out for Schuylkill.
good on the night. We did good on the night, too.
Kanaya McGraw leaks, trying to bring the ball back in on the right-hand side for Central Penn. It's cleared away to number 9 for Central Penn. Number 19 dribbling down the middle of the field to number 7, shot wide left. Saved by Allison Quinn. Another shot weak from the left side, dribbles in, and Allison puts her hands on that and distributes immediately with a beautiful throw out wide left to Casey Hopple. Here comes Casey left side. She's taking on number 33, Nia Bronson. Nia's tough. And Nia earns the throw for Schuylkill. Here comes Kiefer. Kiefer with a left foot. This is trouble as Fenstermacher now has a breakaway. And Allison Quinn, beautiful diving save to her right. And Allison Quinn really saved this game for Central Penn right there. Just a terrific save by her. That ball was headed far post. Fenstermacher with a breakaway is a dangerous situation. She's obviously the top offensive threat. Here she is with another shot from the wide left side and right at the top of the area, right at the corner. And that dribbles up to Quinn, and here come the Knights. Lady Knights looking to tie this game up. Here comes Zook back the other way. Wins the ball in the midfield and carries it right into the Central Penn area. She's inside the 18 now. Attempts a ball across the field, wins another ball, and here she is one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Wow, extremely great defense by Central Penn. Quinn with 2 terrific saves, and then when the ball dribbled away from her to the far post on the left side, it was cleared off the goal line. And I believe that was Kiefer that cleared that ball, but I'm not 100% positive. It might have been Emily Brody. It happened so fast. Terrific job by Central Penn, because that had a third goal written all over it, and Central Penn was able to thwart that. Coach Grebeski couldn't be more happy with the way his team has continued to fight through this thing and just stay in this game, because 2-1, anything can happen. And we'll just keep hoping that the Knights here can get a break. Here's Kiefer, another big win at the 18, right out to Casey Hopple. And Hopple coming with a full head of steam, knocks it in deep, and attempts to outrun the defender. Nothing doing. Number 7, Landaverde, wins that ball up at midfield and knocks it forward. Lua fighting in the midfield. She's going to get called. So that's a direct kick for Schuylkill. Zook takes a quick restart. And Schuylkill takes a rather rushed shot from about 25-28 meters. And number 12, Evelyn Krall, knocks it off the end line wide right. Goal kick to Central Penn. "13 minutes, 2-1 Schuylkill. Central Penn Lady Knights in need of a tying goal here. We'll see what Coach Grebeski has up his sleeve. He doesn't have a lot of options with just a couple substitutes on the bench, but we'll see what he comes up with in terms of trying to get the Knights into a position where they can score that equalizer and maybe manage a draw out of this thing. Central Penn coming with a 3-game win streak. Oh, tough shot, wide right. Looking to make it 4 and at least get a draw out of this match. We're under the lights on City Island in Central Penn soccer headquarters at City Island in Harrisburg, PA. Not far at all from the Central Penn campus. If you have a chance this weekend, make sure you come out and visit the Central Penn campus where Fall Harvest is going on. It's a major celebration, what a lot of schools would call homecoming. And there'll be a lot of events at the campus throughout the weekend. And it all starts off with this doubleheader soccer match. The girls playing first here, the 5 o'clock match, And then at 7 o'clock, the Central Penn boys team, who's headed for the national tournament, a terrific squad, was having an amazing season, and they will play the Schuylkill boys team at 7 here shortly after this game ends. So we won't have much time in transition between the two games. We'll go right from one game to the next. The rain has stopped, so that's a good thing. That makes it easier on the players, the refs, and everybody else to not have water coming down all the time. Field is a bit wet, but I wouldn't call it sloppy by any means. It is a good draining field. There's plenty of sand underneath it because it was set up for a professional team. Schuylkill captain Zook sends another ball into the Central Penn area. As Schuylkill continues to come on to Central Penn, trying to get that convincing third goal to give them a 3-1 lead and make it all but impossible to come back in this game. But Central Penn just keeps fighting. Here's Casey Hopple, moved over to the right-hand side, which is really interesting. But she's got a great left foot, and a left-footed player on the right side can take that ball across the 15 and bury the shot. So it's not. So they are capable of putting the ball in the net, and hopefully that'll still happen yet here today. As Schuylkill continues to pound the ball into their area. Here's Fenstermacher, beautiful move with the right foot, and before she can do anything with it, Kiefer comes up and just pounds that opportunity for Schuylkill and clears the ball away into the hands of Allison Quinn. Quinn with the goal kick and Zook with the header. Right back to Quinn. Quinn with the punt at the 18. Zook with the header. Right back into the Central Penn end. This is a repeatable story. Cordova comes out to win a ball and manages to get her cleats on Zook's legs, so Zook has a free kick almost to the midfield circle. Nothing she can do with that much except dump it into the area and see what happens. Quinn comes out, makes a tremendous play. Hands on the ball first. And yes, she ran over the Schuylkill player, but that is not a foul. She touched the ball first, had her hands on it clean, and then she hit the player, and that's part of football. That is not a foul. Much as Schuylkill coach Kaylee Burkheiser would like to see it be a foul, that's not a foul. So Quinn gets a drop ball from the zebra, and Central Penn starts to take some of their last shots at tying this thing up. Teagan Russell in the midfield trying to win the ball away, and it does not pan out. Kiefer for Central Penn knocks it wide right. Trinity Etzweller deep in the left-hand corner, attempting to clear the ball out. She's left-footed and she wants to use that left foot. Central Penn fighting to clear that ball out of the area, and Schuylkill doing a great job of persisting and keeping the ball in. Here's Zook from the 18, hard shot, left-footed, right to the right post, and as usual, Quinn is all over it. Beautiful save by her. 6 minutes and 36 seconds left in the match. The Knights in need of a tying goal. Pressure's on right now. There's not much time left in this match. There's Fenstermacher over on the left-hand side. Emily Brody defending, very tough. Two solid ladies banging around over there on the left-hand side. And Brody wins that match, knocks the ball out of bounds, throw into Schuylkill. Ball's knocked into the area and cleared out by Kiefer. Unfortunately, Central Penn can't handle it out in the midfield, and that leaves the ball for Schuylkill right in front of the goal. Allison Quinn with a gorgeous save, right-hand side. Rebound falls right in front of the goalkeeper, and that ball is shot into a defender. And Central Penn using up their 9 lives in a hurry on some of these situations in front of the goal. But they continue to hold off Penn State Schuylkill. Here's a corner kick. Shot by Schuylkill blocked by Central Penn, and out come the Lady Knights. Teagan knocks it wide right to Casey Hopple. Schuylkill knocks it out of bounds, throw into Hopple. 5 minutes left. Lady Knights working the ball hard down the right-hand side, looking for their opportunity to equalize this match. Here's Teagan in the midfield, thwarted, but Melly Cordova's all over it. There's Lou on the right-hand side. Ball out of bounds, throw into Jamie Lett. Jamie to Casey, 1-2, very nice down the right-hand side, gets Casey Hopple into space. Casey knocks it the whole way over to the left-hand side, and there's nobody home. It's a shame somebody couldn't have stayed home on that back post, because that would have been a real opportunity there. Here comes Kiefer right up the middle of the field. Ball gets to Melody Cordova. We'll see what she can do with it. She knocks it wide to Hopple. Hopple with a long shot, and too long. That's not much of a challenge for Victoria Grimm in goal for the Nittany Lions, and she makes the easy save, brings it out to the 18. Landaverde down the right-hand side again, Etzweiler. Those two have been in quite a battle the entire second half. Interesting, too, probably the two shortest players on the field going head-to-head the entire time, and two feisty young ladies fighting hard for the ball every minute. Central Penn knocks the ball forward again. Here comes Emily Bubb, and the defender just knocks it out of bounds. Three minutes and 10 seconds left. Teagan Russell working hard against Zook in the back, trying to keep that ball in their end. Here's Cordova, letting the ball roll out of bounds for the throw-in for Central Penn. She takes it down the line to Sydney Bubb. Sydney Bubb looking for Russell and Hopple on the right-hand side. Unfortunately, the ball is placed right in the hands of Victoria Grimm, hugging the near post, and that's Penn State. They'll take their good old time bringing that ball out, trying to use up precious seconds as this match comes to an end. Central Penn still fighting for that equalizing goal. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Valdiveri loses it on the left-hand side, but it's going back and forth. Ball's dumped into the Central Penn area. Quinn comes out right away, punts it quickly right-hand side. No advantage developed, so free kick to Casey Hopple. That'll be a free kick from way out, almost in midfield. Less than 2 minutes left in the half. Central Penn doing everything they can to get that equalizer. Fighting on the left-hand side. Here's Brandy Swinton, backup goalkeeper down the left side. Wins a throw-in for Central Penn. Throw-in to Sydney Bubb. Sydney with a nice long throw into the area. Unfortunately, it's cleared away by Penn State. Only a minute 20 left. Here's Fenstermacher attempting to get the ball up front. You can tell every player on the pitch is tired at this point. They're just digging up every little bit of energy they still have left. Here's Teagan at the front, handling the ball with her back to the goal. Here's falls to Jamie Lett. She dumps it wide left to Brandy. Brandy to Sydney. Sydney out wide left. And foul against Fenstermacher, or Emily Brody with the offense there. That'll about do it for Penn State Schuylkill. Just 24 seconds left, and Schuylkill with the free kick. So that'll about do it for this match. We'll take a brief break between the two games and start back up again shortly as we get ready for match number 2. Penn State boys against Schuylkill boys. And that's match. Victory to Penn State Schuylkill. Hard-fought game. You have to give Coach Trubesky and his squad a lot of credit for what they did do tonight. They did a lot of things very, very well.
And that's the final score. Penn State Schuylkill 1.
And very
Central
well-trained
Penn.
team.
Penn State Schuylkill 2. Central Penn College
Penn
1.
State Schuylkill 2.
Men's soccer coming up shortly. Reminder, it's
Central
homecoming
Penn
weekend
Knights
for Central
1.
Penn College.
And
Tomorrow,
we'll
fall
take a
harvest
quick
at the
break
Summerdale
here and then
campus.
start our second
Beginning in the morning,
broadcast of
stop
the
by.
men's
Great
game.
vendors, great food, arts and crafts, and so much more.
Connected?
Go for it.
Okay, we're live here post-game with the star of the game, Sydney Bubb. Sydney, congratulations. You played a very solid match. I know you would have liked a victory there. You're a senior this year, so your first year playing soccer at Central Penn is your last year.
Yeah, yep. I play basketball though, so.
Okay, so you have another season coming
Yes,
up
I do.
immediately.
Yes.
You go from soccer to basketball in the
Yeah.
same day sometimes?
Yeah, I do actually. And
Uh.
like sometimes I'll leave a game and go straight to basketball practice.
Oh my goodness, that
Yeah.
takes a lot of fitness.
Yeah.
You have to be extremely fit to
I
pull
mean,
that off.
I enjoy it, so it makes it easier.
You play soccer in high school?
I did. I've played soccer since I was 7.
Oh wow, and that's Shannon Valley?
Yeah.
Houchdale.
Yeah.
Where is that in Pennsylvania?
That's in Clearfield County. So it's about
Okay.
2.5 hours.
So that's out near.
Movement. I used to play striker, which I play now in college, but he changed me to center back, and we actually ran a 3-back. We made it to our conference championship. We lost, but it was exciting. That was my junior year.
Good
so.
for you. And how about this year? What's this year been like? It's a building year for our
It
program.
is, and I actually just joined to help the girls have a season. I honestly didn't expect to love it as much as I do, but I've made some lifelong friends on the team, and I'm very grateful that
Yeah,
I
you have some
joined.
real talent in this team.
Yeah, we definitely do. And even the girls that have never set foot, they come every day, they put in the effort, and we're all just so glad to have a team and a team.
Yeah, absolutely. And statistically, how's your season been? Have you had the opportunity to score some goals?
Yeah, I think our first home
Casey,
game, I
where's
had
the
a
pizza
hat
from?
trick, and after that, I've just had
Pizza
assists
corner.
and stuff.
Beautiful.
No other goals,
Yeah,
just
so
the
3
one.
goals and a hat trick in your first season playing college soccer. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And now we have the boys' game tonight
Yeah, we
and
do.
homecoming weekend, right?
Yes, very exciting.
Fall harvest.
Yes.
So lots of activities going on on
Yes,
campus.
that's
So
right.
you have a busy social life and a very busy sports life.
Yes, I do.
And will you have basketball this weekend as well?
Actually, we're running the dunk tank at the Harvest Fest tomorrow. So, and my coach canceled practice tonight so that everybody could come support. So that's awesome.
You never rest, do you?
No, I don't, but I love it.
Yeah, and what are you studying?
I'm pre-law.
Pre-law.
Yes,
Okay,
legal
beautiful. And
studies.
have you chosen a law school now that you're a senior?
I'm
gonna
going
go
to
Widener, or-
apply to Widener. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually just took my LSAT last Saturday, so
Oh,
I find
beautiful.
out November.
And we have a matriculation program with them
Yes,
whereby
we
you
do.
can go to, I know Central Penn pre-law students can go to Widener Law
Yeah.
with a advantage.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
like a
an academic.
bachelor's, and then I'll get my Juris Doctorate at the same time. So
Beautiful,
it's
beautiful.
exciting.
And then what's your aspiration in your career?
Well, my goal as an attorney would be criminal defense, but if not, I've always dreamt of being a state police officer, so that would be exciting also.
Well, beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank
Well, great job tonight.
Thank
We're really
you.
proud of you guys, and tell the girls to keep their heads high
I
because
will.
you guys should be really proud of how hard you played tonight.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
season 2. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye now.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin. How are you? It's good to see you.
See you, Sydney.
Yes. Hi.
Who is that your
He live streams all of our games.
What's his name?
You know me.
Oh.
I had you for class.